Yo, Kaz here, and welcome back to Wobbledogs. Wait, this isn't Wobbledogs, we're doing SuchArt today, but we're doing kind of a Wobbledogs crossover. And for this video, we're going to be taking a comment that comes from viewer Bean that says, "That looks awesome," in reference to the last painting that we did, because it looks awesome. I think you should try a creature from Elder Scrolls or a cool Wobbledog. Also, well, edit. These videos give me so much of a boost to be creative too. That's awesome, Bean. Now, obviously, Wobbledogs is the mainstay on the channel. Wobbledogs does very well. You guys seem to love it, but if you're not familiar with SuchArt, we've been doing this on the channel for a very long time too, and every single painting that you've seen so far have come from viewer suggestions. Like this right here from Kay that wanted something with, Animal Crossing New Horizon mixed with The Last of Us, and this right here from Chameleon9292 that wanted something from Dragon Ball Z. So stick around, because we're gonna get our art on. Art. Sounds like the Wobbledog fart. Now we'll go ahead and grab our canvas here. We're just gonna do a small one. I've been liking really doing the smaller paintings lately because we just got those small walls that we gotta fill. But here, let's move this up. And do I want to do portrait or landscape? I want to do portrait. Here, let's go like this. Yeah, I want to do portrait. Now we're gonna do a painting of one of the dogs that we got, one of the Wobbledogs that we had in the last video. That's gonna be Panera, the newest hatched dog. With kind of a purple body and green head and limbs and what is it, like orange, not orange, like reddish, purple, ear and wings and stuff. We're gonna do this dog right here. So I think first I'm just gonna do a little background. A little background. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I say dark blue. Let's do kind of a dark blue gradient. How about that? Grab our pencil here and do an outline here of the composition. So let's see, got kind of a shortish body here. How far down do I want the body to go? Let's see, I think we'll go right about. Think that'll work for the body. I'll get some legs on here. That'll work. Now let's get these wings. Now Panera has got some massive wings. Frankly, I'm not going to be able to fit the whole wings on here, but we'll do what we can. And we'll get this big old floof tail out of the way. I mean, you're not going to be able to see much of it. I mean, pretty much just that. And then the head. Now, Panera has actually a very tiny head compared to the size of the rest of his body, but we'll do what we can. Yo, I'm feeling it. This looks good. This looks good. So we'll put the pencil back. Whew, what a good toss. I'm pretty good. And now let's grab some colors. It's been a while since I played SuchArt. Usually I want to do things in the background first. I mean, the body and the tail are going to be the same color. The wings are pretty close, but yeah, I'm going to use a different color for those. But what do I go for first here? I think we're going to have to do the body and tail. Yeah, we're going to have to do body and tail. Body and tail. Body and tail. So we'll go kind of purplish here. And let's go like that. That'll work. All right, so I got my main colors down, and I didn't even really consider it, but I should probably tape everything off, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Good enough. Now let's just grab this medium color here. We're gonna get it all one color first, and then we'll worry about adding the highlights and such. I notice I went pretty close to these lines. That's because I think for those we're gonna end up using quite a bit of the shadows and highlights, because we got to differentiate, where the different planes are, right? Right. Just agree with me. And we'll add what's going to be some of the shadows here. I'm going to mix that a little bit here for the underneath, the underbelly. Looks like kind of a mess so far, right? That's all right. We'll just grab this handy tool right here. We'll make sure everything stays wet and then get to blending. That's not terrible for a first pass, but I think I want to touch these up a little bit I think there was just a little bit too much of this light on there. There we go. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Let's take all the tape off here now. Move on to the tail. The tail is going to be the same color. I really don't need to tape too much off. And I mean, it's not going to go really onto the body. So I do want to tape the body off though. So in the example screenshot that I took that I'm kind of basing this off of, there's actually 3 planes to the tail here. They're going to be the side, and then you can see a little bit of the top right up here. Which actually, I gotta fix this. That's why there's so many lines up there. And then there's the bottom, which runs right down here. The bottom is going to be lighter than the side, which is what we're starting with here. Now let's see if we can get this bottom in. And we'll add a couple variations here for shading. And we'll add a little bit of shading on this now. You know what? I'm actually going to tape off the bottom of this here. I don't want to mess up this blue. I mean, I think I'm going to have to go through and probably touch some things up anyways, but if I could do less, that would be great. I'm not too worried about blending this into the purple up top because I can just go back over that with the, with that base color. Like this, just to get a nice harsh edge on that. Perfect. Take it off and let's see. All right, not too bad. Now Panera's wings are kind of purplish as well, but they're a little bit less saturated. Yeah, there's not a, I don't know. They're not very interesting. I mean, not gonna lie, the color on them is not very interesting. The wings themselves, oh, it's super interesting. These I do think I'm gonna want to tape off quite a bit more than I have so far. Whew. That was a lot of tape, man. So we'll start with our mid-tone here. Well, actually, you know what? Scratch that. Let's start with our dark tone. Now we can fill this in with our mid-tone. Now just some light tones. Couple spots here I noticed I forgot to fill in. Eeps. But I needed this lighter brush anyways for just some of the final lines. Alright, now we'll get to blending. I hope this color isn't like too close to what the skin tone. I don't know, I have a hard time saying skin tone when it comes to Wobbledogs, but isn't too close to their the body color. That's what I'm looking for. That's even what it's called in game. How did I forget that? Sorry, these paintings take a while. I kind of lose my mind after a little bit. So time consuming. Oof. But it does feel good to visit this game again. I mean, honestly, I haven't played SuchArt in about a month, which is about the first time in the last year I've taken this long of a break of this game. Not even about. I mean, it for sure is. I mean, for about, what, 9 months, this video is a weekly series on the channel. But there's just been so much going on and so many great games, and yeah, you know, I had to step away for a little bit, but I'm so happy to be back. If you have a suggestion that you want to see painted in a future SuchArt video, leave it down in the comments below, or of course, you can always join our Discord and leave it there as well. Link is in the description. I mean, heck, there's a whole channel dedicated to just talking about SuchArt, and a whole other channel dedicated to you know, sharing your own art, SuchArt and otherwise. You should totally join. I feel like I gotta make some of these dark lines a little bit darker, so there's a little bit more emphasis on them. Like, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's good. I think that's good for the wings. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Now we got to do the legs and the head. I mean, they're going to be the same color, but yeah, let's go with what we got. So again, we're basing this off of Panera, our dog Panera, in the latest Wobbledogs video. So they're green. They're kind of a I don't know, a dark green, but I think I want to go a little bit lighter. I think it would look better. Like, his actual leg color is probably closer to this right here, but I think I want to go maybe a little bit more saturated. I think more like that. I think this would look better. Well, Maybe even lighter. Yeah, let's go like this. So now that we got the colors, I think the best thing here to do is literally just go one at a time on the legs. I'm going to start with the legs and we'll do the head last. So is this as high as it goes? It is. Yep. So I think just one at a time. Let's just tape one off. I want to do the back ones first here. So let me tape off both back ones and we'll be right back. All right, that's pretty good. I mean, I couldn't tape all this one because the tape gets funny when you get towards an edge. So we'll just have to work with what we got. I'll start with this back one though. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm more just talking to myself at this point, convincing myself that yeah, that's gonna be the best course of action. Dope. Stupid me. I realized I kind of wanted to tape the inside of this leg too, and I kind of want to round off the knees a little bit here. Ah, whatever. Good enough. Ah, stupid thing. Get out of the way. Oh my gosh, why do corners gotta be so difficult? Now we'll add some highlight here to the top of the legs, or to the front, however you want to look at it. And we'll take some darker stuff here and get it along the back side of the legs and get some of these joints as well. Oops, that's not where I'm supposed to do it. Dang it. Ugh, you saw nothing. That didn't happen. Man, I hope the other legs go easier than these ones. These were not that easy. I think I need a lighter green for the lightest. Yeah, this isn't quite light enough. Let's grab that. Try this one here, see how this works. I think that's better. I like that better. Yep, I like it better. It's actually not bad. I think I want to take the thinnest brush that I have and just kind of accentuate these joints a little bit here where it's supposed to be dark. Then I think I want to do the opposite with the light stuff here. All right, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I sounded like I was questioning myself. I kind of am. I'll tape off these other legs here and get the legs on. And there we go. Figured no point making you sit through it again, right? We already did it once. Now let's see if we can do this head and start to wrap this up. So do I gotta tape this off? Yeah, I probably should. So I think for this I'm gonna start off, yeah, I'm gonna start off with some of the lighter stuff first. You know, I'm definitely gonna need a smaller brush for this too. Let's go with the small brush. But for such a tiny area, there's a lot going on here. So hopefully I'll be able to blend this and make it all make sense. What am I talking about? I'm a master at this. I'm a master. Never doubt yourself, kid. Alright, that actually turned out pretty good. It's going to look a lot better once I get ears and a nose and an eye on it, but that turned out pretty good. So now, speaking of ears and nose and eye, we got to put those on. It's going to kind of be, I don't know, it's a little dark. It's kind of like right here for the ears and nose. All right, it should actually, I hope, be pretty easy. I don't want to take that mid-tone. Oops. I want to take this darker one. I think it should be pretty easy. Maybe I shouldn't have put the paints there. I kind of walk in that space a lot to move this up and down. So what I think I'm going to do here, the nose is right about here. Yeah. What I'm going to do is just draw a dark circle. You'll see how well this works. You'll see. Turned out pretty good. I mean, the dark circles at the edges are a little bit darker than I wanted, but yeah, we're just gonna live with it. So now the same thing for the ears. Nice. Now for that, I keep saying eyes before. There's only one eye. So we're just going to have to do the one eye. And to do that, we'll start with white. It can go right. Let's see, I think it's going to be right about there. Yep. And then Panera's eyes, actually, I guess I don't know the exact eye shape, but we'll do the outline, and then we'll do the inner eye shape here, the way Panera's is. And with that done, we can put a signature on it, and then hang it in the gallery. And here's our completed Wobbledog painting, submitted by Bean. Thank you so much for the wonderful suggestion, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed painting this. So if you did enjoy the video, leave it a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing if you want to see more videos by me. And if you have a suggestion that you want to see painted in a future SuchArt video, leave it down in the comments or join our Discord, which is linked in the description. Thank you so much for sticking it out to the end, and if you did enjoy this, particularly because it's the Wobbledog, feel free to check out more of the Wobbledog's videos or more of the SuchArt videos, which are going to be linked on the left and right of the screen right now. I'm calling it right here. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Kaz out. Peace.